Hey, and welcome back to Talos Principle. Last time we became the master of this temple. I know, it's such an honor to be the master of this temple. But still, I also finally got around to editing the last few episodes, and I'm really happy about... What's that? Did I see something red there? I am really happy. Seriously, there's something red there. Oh, it's a reflection of this torch, probably. Anyway, I finally got around to editing some stuff, and I did translate those texts, and I was really happy because I said something about the meta-narrative, and apparently I'm right, because in the Progress Report 3, I do have it in my notes on the side, which is why I'm looking now. Progress Report 3... This one. There's like this long text here that talked about like something... we decided to use the S, and then there's like a code. They were talking about the Serious Engine 7.5, which Crow Team have kindly made available to us. This is where I talked about the meta-narrative, because it just made sense and translating this. The Serious Engine is actually the engine, to my understanding, that the original Talos Principle was made in. To my understanding, this version is actually an Unreal Engine, like the Crow Team, which by the way is the actual developer, right? Like, this is why it's like such a meta-narrative. Switched over to Unreal Engine, to my understanding, ever since the second Talos Principle. I do know that there's like a second part, I do own it, but I don't actually know what it's about. I feel like it's probably going to expand on like the topics and like the themes in this game. Anyway, last time we finished all of these areas, and that means that there's only one left. Technically two. There's like this area with like all of the stars, and I have not gotten enough of them yet, but there's also this area. And I'm really curious about this because it's also like secret parts, and we apparently need 5 of those. Okay, can I put you in any reasonable order? Because I don't quite remember. Okay, we never have like those straight pieces, I just noticed. How do I do this then? If I... Might be overthinking stuff, but wait. If I kind of want to combine those two somehow, but that's not enough apparently. I mean, I can put you here, that's nice. I still have like 4 pieces that don't fit. I need like another Z if I do it like this. That's going to be a bit more of a puzzle, I'm guessing. Oh wait, I figured it out. It wasn't too bad. Well then. That's fun. That means we have a new special area here. Does it tell me anything here? No. That's actually quite interesting. I'm gonna tab out of my notes here for just a moment. Is this a special teleporter or just a normal teleporter? You will figure out. Oh, waterfalls. Sacred grounds.
Those who have discovered the holiest mysteries of my garden may come to serve me as blessed messengers. You walk now in their abode. Be respectful, for their service is born from the love that transcends death. And their love is for you also.
Interesting. So we just got an achievement on Steam. Obviously you can't hear that anymore, but there's a note over there that I can listen to. The question is, who are those messengers? Are those the ones that also leave the QR codes, or are those like special ones? I'm gonna go over here first because it's a spherical dome and we all know that balls are important, and we need blue pieces? I don't have any of those. Oh wait, I just have those? That's so weird. Okay, this is actually an... Oh wait, this doesn't actually fit. I want to say this is like so easy, but apparently it isn't. I need you here. And then I can move you to the side and do the same thing, just flipped. And you open the dome. And I do get another connector. Also, we have a lovely track in the background. It's so rare to listen to something like that. We all know what I have to do, right? Goodbye, cruel world. Lame. I mean, it is kind of lovely. Like, I wouldn't want to live here. Like, living above, I guess, a seed of cloud below a second sea of clouds seems too high for me personally. It's probably kind of cold, and I also have like such a fear of heights. It's like kind of fine here, just because it doesn't look real enough, I guess. I don't know, if I'm really falling and looking down, it might actually be quite a struggle for me. But hey, anyway, is something up with the waterfall? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I'm just gonna bring the laser thing with me. It's probably used somewhere. Some trees are actually felled, or at least fell over. I don't think... This doesn't look like a clean cut, right? That's like kind of what I'm talking about. Probably got pushed over by the wind or something. We just can't see where the rest is. So I'm just gonna leave it. We do have a waterfall here, and it doesn't look like there's a secret cave behind it. And I'm gonna be disappointed after I'm checking it. No, no secret cave, no! How could they do this to me? Well, can I climb around? I can. Doesn't seem like there's actually a lot going on over here. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. Let's run over here. We have the lovely water. Maybe you can tell me the code that I need for area 2. That would be nice. Can I climb up here? Kind of. Okay. Very, very lovely. We have like this little fort, I guess. Feels like more like a fort than anything else. Especially with like those barred doors. Okay. And we do have the note over there. This looks like a crib, kind of, right? I'm not imagining stuff. Okay, to enter I need a red laser. Where would I get that one? There's also another puzzle in there. Okay. But, oh, wait, I see some red. Can I not connect to you? Do I need to open you first? Also, the water's kind of loud. I need to lower the volume on mine. Oh, wait, it's already at the lowest level. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna open this one. Oh, we have a straight piece. Finally. I mean, it's so weird that we've never seen those. That was an easy one. Okay, so we can combine you. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook in a second, but oh wait, I can see it. There's actually another blue laser that I'm gonna need in the future. So I'm gonna have to go over there anyway. So I guess it's just time to listen then. I'm gonna go away from the water in a second, but, you know.
I look at this inert shape and I wonder who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours, or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet to be as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
Okay, are they talking about, like, I'm assuming, right, because we are, like, apparently in a game engine. Let's just assume this, right, like in a game or like a simulation using a game engine, and I'm guessing they're talking about, like, Elohim in a sense, right, because Elohim was created, and then Elohim being the god of this world, would he create the world in the image of Earth? You're just gonna pose it, like, as a theory here. I don't know if I need to do more at this precise moment. I'm just gonna solve puzzles instead. You know, solving puzzles, that's easy. Actually thinking about implications of things you've just heard about, that's the hard part. Okay, how do I combine you? This is not correct. I need like a long straight at some point. Wait a second. If I... No, wait, those are rotated like this? Okay, this doesn't quite work out like that. I might have to restart. Can I... That's the wrong one. Let's start like this. Right, like just combine those. How would I combine these though? Like, I mean, can do something like that, but that's absolutely not correct because then I need like another L shape again. There's probably a simple solution for this that I'm just not seeing right now. Let's reset, right? Let's reset. This is probably, yeah, this is just closing everything. I mean, it would probably be easiest to just assume that this is probably on like one of the sides to like start off with. Then I need you here. And this still doesn't fit. I always need like an L shape if I do it like this, but if I do it like this, then you're rotated the wrong way around. I can probably flip you though. Right, if I start like this, put you here. That's still the wrong way because then I need another Z here. Huh. You fit like... I always need either... Oh, wait. I almost figured it out. Maybe if I flip it again? Because this obviously fits, but I need like another piece like that. Maybe... Okay, this is actually stumping me right now. I don't know why. Why is it this particular one that's giving me so much trouble? This isn't correct either, I can tell you that already. Because I have like these corners missing, like this one over here. Also, okay, I have no idea. I'm just gonna click around until I see something. This is like my general strategy for stuff. I just need to see like different layouts, and that generally helps me when it comes to puzzles like these. But this again doesn't work like that. This is also too long a piece. And you are flipped the wrong array again. That's... Why are you always flipped the wrong way? I have like one per rotation basically. So I can put you here, and I can put you here. Okay, I found it. Right, like just try out until you see the solution. Why is this one so much harder than all the rest? I cannot believe it. But there seems to be one last one. This is probably where the last laser connector is. And this one's probably going to be an easier one again. I can't use it like this because I need to combine these somehow. Okay, if I do this... No... I said it would be easier, but apparently it isn't. I mean... Okay, let's start again. I need to combine this somehow. If I put you like this, for example, I can put you there as well and combine you. And if I rotate it like this, then everything works. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot easier than the previous one. I just had to think for a second. Okay, then. That means we can combine... I want to combine you, not drop you. Combine you with this one, and this should open the gates. I don't really know what to expect here. I expected to meet a messenger. Whatever that may mean. We have a lot of candles here. I don't know if I would want to live in a place like this. But we have like the paint again, so this kind of seems like the statues that we are always seeing. I'm not sure what's that all about. I just want to look around before I actually enter. We might be able to enter the tower from inside then. Okay. We have multiple of those angel statues again. These ones are actually completely out of the stone. Which is interesting. Also the lighting is kind of weird here. It confuses me. Anyway, a bigger one. Can't believe that these are the challenges we are going to see today. But I guess that's just it. I can put you here. Here. Long piece doesn't work here. Okay, that's already wrong. The issue obviously being that we need the squares to fit somewhere. And they obviously are a lot harder to like satisfy their demands, I guess. Could put it like this. And then it works out. Perfect. Help from above. Reach one of Elohim's messengers. Oh. You're opening? Oh! I was worried to see like a skeleton instead. We aren't alone anymore! Hey! Hey buddy! Barachiel X version 16.3.2789F. What are you doing? I'm just gonna follow you for a moment. We have seen some of the... Oh, you're writing something. Neat. And a piece. Another piece. Let's read first. QR reader, see what the others have to say. Welcome, child. I am one of those who elected to remain in the world as a messenger of the hidden worlds. If you are ever in need, seek us out and cry for help. We will do what we can. Okay. So I'm guessing this is how I can use those angel statues? I don't know what touching those does. Do I get like 3 hints? I have like a symbol at the bottom right, like the Tesseract symbol. That's the best way to describe it, like with a 3. I'm guessing those are like the 3 hints that I can use. That's like my theory, because they said that that wouldn't be free. Also, where did you go? I wasn't paying attention, you were just left. It's so rude. I'm gonna have to look for the guy again. Probably hiding somewhere here, right? Maybe they just jumped off. Who knows? It was really fun now that I think about it. Anyway, I guess I can't sleep here. Oh. Uriel 4. I shall protect the garden of worlds in eternity. This is Barachiel X again. My counsel will guide the children of Elohim to glory. Selathiel. Without the word of Elohim in our hearts, we are nothing. Interesting. You can kind of see, I want to call it like their profile pictures. I just really struggle making them out in the dark. Azrael 19. I shall remember the names of the dead in eternity. And Shuriel War. I shall bring knowledge and healing to the children of Elohim. Dude. Okay. I can't read this. Wait. Maybe I can read it if I turn off the lights. Okay, I can kind of read it now. Zadkill version 22. Only through mercy can we reach eternal peace. And Hermes, I shall carry the message of Elohim to all the worlds in his garden. Wow. Anyway, this is like kind of what I'm dealing with. This is why having a light in your face is kind of a struggle sometimes, because I could not read anything. I could barely make out that there is something here. Anyway, let's get out here, and I guess we still have a few minutes, so let's see if I can find our friend again. We haven't really been around here, and there seems to be more. I kind of want to climb the top if I can. No secret cave? I am so disappointed. Also, look at those stretchy textures. They're so stretchy. I love them. Hey, nothing. Ooh, another island. Well, I guess pillar? I mean, it's more of an island. It seems like we are on a float. Yeah, definitely floating island. I don't think I can make that jump. At least without help. Hey, you. Uriel 4. Two lovers are separated by the abyss of time and space. Yet true love knows no obstacles. How lovely. Well, can I just... I can just walk. Wait, is that... I'm guessing it's just like an invisible bridge. Yeah, it's just a small one. Look at that. Look at all the waterfalls. I guess I can just continue like this. Don't glitch just because I'm like here now. Oh! I'm such a good noodle. For believing in the power of love. Or something like that. Okay. Sweet. What about over there? I might be able to climb around there. It looks like there's like an overhang I can kind of stand on. But that would require me to climb this. And I'm just going to assume that this is not required of me. Like, for the most part, I mentioned this before, I don't feel like this game expects me to do like a lot of platforming. There have not really been any cases where I felt like I needed that, and every single time I needed to jump, there were actually indicators for me to jump, or like where to jump. Can I make it up here though? I can. Maybe I am wrong though. Maybe there are like secrets that I can reach by climbing around. But there still isn't a cave down here. I am so disappointed by this game. You know, that's like at least a -2, if not -4 points on my final rating. Can't believe this. How could you just tease me like that with a waterfall? But yeah, I guess this is all there is to do in this area. Seems like those are all the puzzles. This is the teleporter back, right? This is not another node, okay. I mean, I did get a star, which I like. This area also didn't tell me that there was a star, which is interesting. Okay, so just so I understand this mechanic, we are looking for the purple pieces, so that we can get hints for the red pieces? Kind of? It's like the best way to describe it, like at least from what I understand now, because the purple pieces, like they're also not really, like it's not really shown where they are in the world. And I also don't really know what the hints are all about, and I also don't really wanna use hints. Like I'm rather stubborn when it comes to like puzzle games, don't get me wrong. I have looked stuff up in the past, obviously not for this game yet, like I have not reached the point where I needed that. But I really feel bad whenever I have to. I really feel like this game has been really great at guiding me through puzzles so far. So I'm kind of curious if this is going to stay in the future. But anyway, I would say let's leave here. I feel like I'm done here. I don't know if there's like anything to do. Maybe at the end of the game I can revisit. But I also didn't find our friend again. Next time I get like another one of those areas. I'm guessing there are going to be more of them because I still have like 2 purple pieces. Next time I get an area like this, I am going to just check out where the guy is going, I guess, and figure that one out. Maybe they just disappear, because again, we have seen like other ones, like holograms of them in like the second area, so I'm guessing we might be able to find more of them. But I don't recognize the name. I don't think the name was the same, so I don't feel like they are going to show up now, like physically. But in any case, I guess we just leave, and then as long as Elohim doesn't have anything to say, I'm just gonna end the episode here. This is still just the golden door, nothing to say, nothing to do. We have like so many pieces up there that we can open areas, like we are like 1.5 doors like into the game again, because we have like all of B and a bit of C already. And obviously we can't do this, right? Like we needed 10 pieces. Yeah. 2 are missing. Very important. Can I get 2 more? I do... Wait. There are actually 2 more in this area. There's this one, and there's the one in the second... No, third area? In one of those areas, there's like the puzzle still. You know what? I have like a few minutes. I am going to look at the puzzle for like 5 minutes or so. I don't know if like 5 minutes is going to be enough. I don't...
Wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Okay, betterment of my kind. That's kind of rude. If you have created me, you could have just created me perfect, right? Like, this is like always the thing that I'm thinking about when I'm hearing about stuff like that also. Oh, wait. Something if nerves Latin paet fort vnei sagt die. I don't know. Maybe there's like some writing that I missed. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think this is... I mean, it could be 7, 6, 5? Because obviously there are like limited amount of letters, right? Like the only letters that we see are X, V, and I's. Obviously, because those are like the basic numbers that we can use to reach 24. So maybe if I just read those... And this looks like an L, this looks like an I. So this could be 6. But this would also be a 6 then if I read it like that. Could also be the position. Wait, 1, 2... Okay, definitely not. There are like too many letters. Oh. MC ML XIX. Wait. 1100. No, this is 1900 because we have like M for like millennia, right? Like thousands is like where it comes from. C, century, or like cent. right, like 100, but we have it before the M, so it's like 900 in here, so 1900. Was L 50? 50, 60, 69? 1969? Maybe? Okay, maybe I just missed something else here, because like these were so obvious now that I just looked at them. If I pay attention to the pillars again, maybe I can find something else that's going to help me. Oh, paint. I don't know, have I seen one of the helpers here? I mean, I can take the button. Yeah, but like, did we even have like a red piece here? I don't recall. There was one, okay. So we have to go to the red piece, to my understanding, which is over here, and then we can write something on the wall. That's interesting. It's over here. Wait, right? Like I'm only allowed to draw something on walls near you? Or can I do that everywhere? Wait, I can do that everywhere? Can't drop it here. I can only draw stuff... No, I can paint everywhere. Where would I paint something? Can I paint on wall? Or like the floor? No. Can I paint on this side? Can't drop here. Drop. Paint message. I have no idea what's going on, do you? The certification program is a sham. Didn't we have that one already? The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. Illuminate light about the tower. Am I going crazy, or do the computer terminals have personality? That is something that we have seen last time. I am not the first to undertake these trials. That much is clear. If you're reading this, then neither will I have been the last. That's true. Is there something I would actually... Like, if this piece of information goes out to, like, the world, what would I want people to read? I mean, like, this is actually something stupid, like, as a sentence, because they're talking about, like, a certification program is a sham, and what does a computer know about humanity? That's not what was asked, though. It was talked about personhood, which is, like, a legal term, so I still think that this is kind of stupid to conflate those two terms. I don't think we were asked, like, we were mostly asked about, like, personhood, right? No, technically we were asked about the admin certification if we are, like, a person. No, not a person, but like a human, and they do it via finding out if we are a person, if I recall correctly. It's been a few days. So, I don't know. I guess the last one is fine. Look at that. Exactly, that's me. Still me. I'm stuck here on some weird ledge. I was kind of confused about that. Okay, but we still have like some notes here. I'm gonna like run around, just look if I find something really quick. Because if I shut up for a second, then I can actually concentrate on what I'm looking at sometimes. Alternatively, I could also just test the first thing that came to my mind, which obviously would be, right, like if this is like an important number. If this is really 1969, right, like I feel like this is the right number just because of how this works. Like L was 50, I'm quite sure about that. Anyway, so if it's 1969, then there's only one way we can depict that. No, wait, actually multiple, because we can write like 1969, but we could also write 1969. So if we go for 19 here as a button, I don't know if this is related. This would be 19. Press. Then we go to 6, which should be on the other side. This is 6, and then 9. Press U. 6. Because I do know that we can press like 3 buttons, right? Okay, that wasn't it. Apparently something... You flickered when I did that. Wait a second. Are you flickering again if I do that? No. Okay, I want to see what happens if I press like something else. Because you flickered like the instance I press those buttons. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong. I thought maybe I could figure it out just by seeing what flickers and what doesn't. So that's bad if that's not the case, because then I'm kind of stumped again. It might be related to something like that. I could also try like one... No, wait, I can't. Because we have 2 9s in that code. I don't think the terminal told me anything, right? Yeah, no, it's inaccessible. Yeah, but those are just the regular titles, right? Yeah. And we already looked at those again, if I recall correctly. By the way, the eye is gone. Have I ever paid attention to that? Are all the eyes gone once I opened the terminal once? Gonna have to look at like the other terminals once I do. I'm just gonna look around again. Like I'm gonna give it like 1 or 2 more tries to look around here, and if I see something, I'm gonna be back. And otherwise, I'm just gonna end the episode. Okay, I didn't really find anything until now, but maybe it's like one of the numbers in here. Like in the Straton of Stagera, we have like one number that could at least fit. So I'm just gonna check here real quick. Like it has to be a number where we have 3 different numbers in there. And in here we have like 311 doesn't work, but we have 254 that could work. Otherwise, I mean, you could do some math and like kind of calculate how old the guy got, but I'm guessing it's the only one that has like 3 numbers. So 254, if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna end it here. 254, can I remember it? It is 2 and 5 and 4. Yeah, expected. As much. I can't believe that this didn't work. I mean, seriously. No, but seriously, I guess this is just going to be like one of those puzzles. Like at the end of every few episodes, I will probably return here with like fresh eyes and maybe look over the area once more, because I feel like I'm missing something probably rather obvious and I just can't figure it out. I also don't feel like this is any, like for example, this side here is anything Latin that I could translate. Unless I might be misreading stuff in here, which makes it like kind of hard. I sometimes do check like, you know, like dictionaries and stuff to figure out if anything means anything. But obviously with Latin, that's somewhat harder, I guess. I don't know if there's like a good language detection in there online. Anyway, there probably is, but I would have to look slightly deeper than just a quick search. In any case, I would say let's end it here. I'm just gonna return back to my, you know, because I'm the master of it, my temple. And next time we will finally take the elevator again. So I really hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye bye.